LeBron James last night, a 30-point first half. And in typical LeBron James fashion, it's all about him and the attention he craves and desires. $49.6 million guaranteed coming his way next year. Other than Dave Chappelle, nobody walks away from $50 million guaranteed. He has maintained throughout the last couple of years that one of his goals in life, which I respect as a dad, is to play basketball if his son is good enough one day to make it into the pros, to have a year where he gets to experience that. You know, you got to experience it watching your son play. Right. Imagine the thrill of being on the team with him, right?
No question.
Totally respect that aspect of it. But the notion that he's not coming back, I can end that right now. LeBron James, 100%, is coming back. He's playing for the Lakers next year. And by the way, I will acknowledge this. The man had 30 points in the first half last night. Yeah. He had 40 points in an elimination game. Now, he did not shoot great down the stretch. He only took 4 shots in the entire second half, right?
Right.
But the reality is that not only can he still play at the highest of high levels, when he is on, he still dominates basketball games. Yeah. You don't walk away from that.
Yeah, no, you don't walk away from that.
No major injuries.
For me, when you look at what he said after the game, like, once he started putting his hand up on it in his beard, I don't know. LeBron, we all know you love the game too much. He is what longevity looks like when we look at NBA players. Like, we haven't seen anybody play like this long in their career and have this type of impact still at this stage in his career.
Correct.
He has so much more. He can't do it's clear, it's evident, he can't do it at the level that he once did it. Like, playing the entire game last night, it took a toll on him.
Yes.
It clearly took a toll on him.
Yes.
He needs a guy like AD or something else to really take some of that load off. But for me, LeBron James, there's no doubt with his son, Bronny, having made those statements about wanting to play with his son.
Yes.
I don't see him retiring anytime soon.
No, I think that the next storyline you're going to get from the Lakers, I know it's already started, so it's not like I'm telling you something that you haven't read already, is that the Lakers are going to require a Kyrie Irving, get rid of D'Angelo Russell, who did not have a good year for them since they reacquired him. And they're going to go forward essentially with the same nucleus, assuming they get everybody under contract, because there are a lot of guys that are not under contract right now. Keep this nucleus together. Add a guy like Kyrie. That'll be the thought process. Kyrie takes a little bit less to go to L.A. than he can get in Dallas. You reunite the two guys that won a title in Cleveland, and LeBron James has a year, maybe 2, to take a run at winning another title. I mean, to their credit, they got to the Western Conference Finals. Like, that's nothing to sneeze at. Yeah. And we're all guilty of this, me included. Like, if you don't win a title, you're a loser. You failed. But in reality, when you talk about the 2-10 start, when you talk about them being a play-in team and having a brand new group of guys for the last, 10 weeks of the season, playoffs included, the fact that they advanced to the Western Conference Finals is nothing to sneeze at. The way they got eliminated is a tough pill to swallow because they got swept. But if you told me that they can keep this nucleus together, right, the role players that we saw play pivotal minutes for them, like Austin Reeves, like Coochie Mama, and then you add a guy like a Kyrie Irving, I could make the argument that they could be right back here again next year. The issue for me is that you can't trust Kyrie, number one. And number 2, the Western Conference is loaded, and they're adding more special young talent, as you know, with Wembanyama going to San Antonio, with Scoot maybe going to Portland. It ain't going to get easier. It's going to get harder.
Well, I tell you this, with Scoot going to Portland, with Victor going to San Antonio, they still have a learning curve. Yes. They just not going to be coming in right away and be a force to be reckoned with right away. Their teams are both of their teams didn't make the playoffs, and they just have something that they can look forward to in the next 2 or 3 years with those two. But it's going to be a learning curve. We're talking about somebody like LeBron James that is going, when Kyrie Irving, if Kyrie Irving goes there, is going to be a playoff team right away still. And like you said, them making the playoffs, getting to the Western Conference Finals. That's a win-win situation for the Los Angeles Lakers. Even though they want to try to win a championship, compete to win a championship, they just ran into a better team than they have right now. An all-out better team, an all-healthy team in the Denver Nuggets. And LeBron isn't healthy. AD isn't healthy. You have, what's his name, Russell. He really isn't healthy. There's a lot of things that's going on in that Lakers locker room that they need to get straight, and they will have it straight now, hopefully this summer, so we can watch them come and be strong as a force at the beginning of the season and not be like, well, you know, we got this, we don't have this piece, we don't have that piece. But I tell you this, LeBron James was coming back.
Of course he's coming back.
We all know he's coming back.
There are question marks this guy.
We all know that he's going to play next year, and he's going to be in a Lakers uniform. He's just telling people, look, I don't want to answer the question right now. Give me time to just relax, and that's that. But he's coming back.
Yeah. And listen, I don't wager at all. I don't know if you guys wager or not. I hope you don't. But can we all agree on one thing? If there was a betting line right now as to whether or not at some point this offseason LeBron James announces he's going to a darkness retreat, I would say yes, he's going to say it. He's going to follow the footsteps of my handsome quarterback because he got so much attention for it. I can see LeBron going into his own darkness retreat.
I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
You know his darkness retreat is with his family. His darkness retreat is hanging out with his kids and his wife and his mom. And they doing what they do, go here, go there, have fun, wherever they go. But he's not going to go in a dark room.
Yeah, but that's not a darkness retreat. That's called vacation.
No, that's not a vacation. That's
that's what he means.
Yeah. Where are we at? We're at Disney World. That ain't a darkness retreat.
But he's not going to be in a cave and like
no,
Aaron Rodgers was.
I think he's going to see all the attention Aaron got. Watch. I bet you're going to see LeBron James in some like third world country smoking ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca. No.
Yeah.
He's not going to be
work
doing
for Aaron
that.
Rodgers. It worked for me.
He is not going to do that. I guarantee you.
Here's what's going to happen. He's going to go on.
He's not going to do that.
He's going to go on a ayahuasca retreat.
No, he's not.
He's going to come out of it, and it's going to be something like this. I went on a ayahuasca retreat.
He's not like that.
I want to be traded to the Knicks.
He's not like that.
Oh, my God.
Just like Aaron Rodgers came to the Jets.
It's not like that.
You do ayahuasca, you want to come to New York.
Can I say
that's a rule? That's a rule.
Can I say this?
You want to go do some ayahuasca?
LeBron James have kids.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers don't.
That is true, as far as we know.
LeBron James is married.
That is also true.
Aaron Rodgers is not.
No.
So
he is a tough time keeping a woman,
LeBron James is solidified in his system where he has with his wife and his kids.
Yes.
And he's going to do what he wants to do with them and have fun with them this offseason.
And then the darkness retreat,
the
drugs, and the demanding of a trade to New York.
No, that's not going to happen.
So you wish.
No, that doesn't
You just hate the Knicks.
No. You just hate LeBron.
Yeah. That's true.
Until he comes to the Knicks, apparently.
I want to be very clear about this. I do not want this to be with this camera here. Let me just say this to the camera. I do hate LeBron. And I can tell you why. I hate LeBron because LeBron teased me. And I don't like to be teased as a Knicks fan. Every time LeBron James had the opportunity to leave a team and possibly come to the Knicks, he has floated the concept that, you know what, maybe I want to take my skills to 33rd and 7th. But he screwed me when he went to Miami. He screwed me again when he went back to Cleveland. And he screwed me for a third time when he ultimately went to L.A. I respect the game, I appreciate the game, and I hate him with a passion of 1,000 suns because he left me hanging. He left me holding the bag that I wanted him to fill in a New York Knicks jersey. And that's why I do everything in my... Ain't gonna change the way I feel. And I'm sorry, I'm emotional. I'm very emotional about this.
I see.
As a diehard Knicks fan, I'm very emotional about this. I wanted you. I wanted you to be a Knick. Yeah, you think I wanted Chris Childs to be a Knick? I didn't. I wanted you. And what'd you do? You did the same damn thing he did to me.
No, I did not.
You teased me.
I did not tease.
That's why I make fun of you whenever I can.
I did not tease.
Baldy.
And I love it. I look good. It becomes me. But anyway, I did not cheat the Knicks. You know, they wanted Chris Childs, and that's who they wanted. I stayed in Miami.
I wanted you the worst way. You would have loved it, too. You would have owned New York. It would have been great. Agreed. You and I would have been friends 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Yes. You might have named your kid Craigie. there's a chance that's how close you and I would have become. Hey there, thank you so much for watching The Carton Show. You can subscribe right here to get all the latest bits and segments from the show. And by the way, while you're at it, we have a lot of great shows on FS1, so check them out too.